How much weight did I lose this week? Welcome back. If you are new, my name is Karyn, and my husband Dan and I are on a journey to become as self-sufficient as possible before we retire. I am 58, Dan is 61, and we want to be able to take care of ourselves without relying on big box stores and spending a lot of money. One of the things that we're working on is our personal health, and that's what this video is about today, me in particular. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my weight loss in the last 2 weeks. We're going to talk about how weight loss is like a roll of paper towels. I'm going to share a little bit, just a little bit, about the results from my wellness exam last week. And then if you want to stick around, I'm going to tell you what I ate over Thanksgiving and share another meal that I've eaten in the past couple of weeks. Real quick, this week's homesteading type video midweek is going to be on preserving pork loin through pressure canning, and I'm going to try 3 different recipes that I will go over in that video for preserving pork loin in the pressure canner. I have now been on this weight loss journey, I can't believe it, for 5 months. It seems both at the same time like it goes slow and it's gone like super fast. The day-to-day decision making when it comes to food seems like it's going slow, but when I think that I have been on this 5 months, it's gone super fast. So now let's go over my weight loss for the last couple of weeks. It's been about 2 weeks since I saw you guys. I took a little bit of a break over the holidays. I had my son home and my daughter home as well. But in the last couple of weeks, even with Thanksgiving considered, I lost 5.2 pounds. So that brings my total to 44.3 pounds. Now, if you've been around here, you know that I am trying to hit my first 50-pound weight loss goal by Christmas. So that gives me just about 3 weeks or so to lose another 5.7 pounds. I'm crossing my fingers. I hope I can do it. And if you're new, I have 4 of those 50-pound goals, so I really want to get this first one knocked out. So I have a lot of weight to lose, and if you are like me and you have a lot of weight to lose, sometimes it can be discouraging if people don't notice right away that you're losing weight and you're thinking, I've lost 44 pounds and I've only had a few people even notice that I'm losing weight. So I want to give you an analogy with a roll of paper towels and tell you how losing weight when you have a lot to lose is like a roll of paper towels. So here is a roll of paper towels. These paper towels are the half sheet kind, okay? And we're gonna pretend that this is our body when we have a lot of weight to lose. So there are 110 of these half sheet paper towels on this roll of paper towels. We're going to pretend that the core of the roll of towels is your ideal weight. So we're going to say we have 110 pounds to lose, okay? So each one of these paper towels represents 1 pound. And we're going to do this in 25-pound increments. So let's say this person that has 110 pounds to lose lost 25 pounds. Currently, this measurement from here to here is 5 inches, all right? So we're gonna take off 25 of these paper towels. Okay, we've got 25 sheets off of this roll of paper towels now, okay? Do you feel like it looks a lot different than the other one? Maybe not quite as much as you would expect. And this roll of paper towels now has a diameter of 4.5 inches. So that took a 1/2 inch off of our roll of paper towels. Now what we're going to do is take off another 25. Okay, So here is another 25 pounds lost for this person for a total of 50 pounds. It made a ½ inch difference the first 25 pounds. And now this diameter is right around 3½ inches. So the second 25 pounds took off an entire inch. My point is, as you lose weight, every pound makes more of a difference as you go around your body. So every 25 pounds that you lose makes it more and more noticeable. If I was a person who only had 25 pounds to lose, then yes, everybody's going to notice right away, because a pound when you don't have much to lose makes a lot of visual difference. But if you have a lot of weight to lose, it doesn't make as much of a visual impact or visual difference. So don't get discouraged if people aren't noticing when you have a lot of weight to lose. I've had some comments at work that noticed that I was losing weight and I was looking better, and that's great. I appreciate that. But I have a feeling my next 50-pound goal is going to be where people really start to take notice of me losing weight. I want to let you know that I'm going to be changing up the amount of time it takes before I do measurements and take pictures for this very reason. So rather than taking pictures and measurements every month, I'm going to be waiting 3 months before I do that. Now, I will do pictures and measurements at the 6-month mark in January, but then from then on, it's only going to be every 3 months so that we can really see what the difference is. So I had a wellness exam that I do every year this last week, and my labs have always been pretty good. I don't really have anything that's high or low ever, but I gotta say, this last week I was really kind of biting my nails a little bit, because on this meat-based high-fat diet, I was concerned that my cholesterol went up quite a bit, and not really for myself concerned about it, because I understand what high cholesterol really means, but I was concerned that my doctor would be alarmed and try to put me on a statin or something because of high cholesterol. And so I was concerned about that. But when I went into the doctor, I want to go over my cholesterol results. So a year ago, my total cholesterol was 170. And in general, the typical doctor would want that to be below 200. So I was good. This last week, when my total cholesterol was measured, it came out to 161. So I actually went down with my total cholesterol. And if we look at the different factors that make up the total cholesterol, my triglycerides, which you want the lowest number possible. For here, the normal range is 30 to 150 milligrams. The last time 1 year ago when I had it checked, it was 92 milligrams. This year when I had it checked, 64. So I went down pretty significantly in the bad triglycerides. And then the HDL range, which you want as high as possible. The normal for here is between 40 and 60 milligrams. A year ago, I had 44 milligrams, and this time last week I had 48 milligrams. So I actually went up where I needed to go up. I went down where I needed to go down. And then the LDL direct, which is the measure of bad cholesterol in your blood, the range here is from 0 to 99 for normal. And a year ago it was 101, so I was a little bit high. This year, last week it was 97, so I was back down in the normal range for there. So I was really surprised. All of the other blood work looked great, including my electrolytes and all of those different things that they take during a wellness exam, the calcium and all of that looked good. So very surprised, very pleased, very happy. I did have one comment on a video like maybe a month or two ago that said it looked like I was heading for a heart attack and that I would not have a very long life and probably die. You know, I just kind of laugh at those because I think you have no idea what you are talking about. If you did have an idea, then you wouldn't be making that comment. So to anyone out there who thinks I'm going to die of a heart attack, my cholesterol is fabulous. So what did I eat over Thanksgiving? We smoked a turkey this time for Thanksgiving and it was absolutely delicious. I brined it the night before and then I put some seasonings around the skin and then we just threw it in the smoker and it was really, really good. It's probably the best turkey that we've ever had for Thanksgiving. So on my plate, I put some of that smoked turkey and then I did have about a tablespoon of 3 side dishes. I had stuffing, I had mashed potatoes with a teensy bit of gravy on it, and then I had about a tablespoon of green beans fried with bacon and garlic, which is really good if you haven't had that. And then for dessert, I had just a little tiny sliver of pecan pie. And I want to tell you that since I've been on this journey for a while now, and I've only really been eating meat, cheese, eggs, and butter, those side dishes, while I was really looking forward to having a taste of them, they didn't taste that great. I wasn't really impressed with them like I thought I would be. So my taste buds have changed. Even when I ate that little sliver of pecan pie, while it was good, I just wasn't wowed like I would have been before when I was eating all of the processed foods and the sugar. So it was easy for me to push away from that and then not have that again. Another thing that I've eaten over the last couple of weeks is I made some steaks for Dan and I one night, and we had a steak sauce that I made, and I'll just tell you what's in it. It was cream cheese, beef broth, some Redmond's salt, and some butter. And it was basically just all melted together into a sauce. And it was good, but I can take it or leave it on my steak. I really am just enjoying right now beef. I feel better when I just eat beef. And so I try to make that my main meat. I love fatty beef. If you are still here and you made it this far, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for sticking around with me, and come back midweek for that video on preserving 3 ways to preserve pork loin in the pressure canner. I hope everyone is doing well, and please let me know in the comments how you are doing on your journey, and if you have any tips that you can share with me. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time.